Good day, everyone. We are Group 15, and today we will going to discuss problem solving with patterns in using n-term formula in a sequence. But before we discuss our lesson, let me ask you a question. Do you know where to use this formula? An equals 5n squared minus 3n. This formula is an example of a n-term formula. Later on, we will teach you how to use n-term formula in finding the next terms in a sequence. Let us first know the learning objectives of this lesson. In this lesson, we should be able to 1. To know the use of the formula, 2. Able to identify the terms using n-term formula, and 3. Able to answer the given problems. Sequence. An ordered list of numbers such as 7, 14, 29, 46, and 67 is called a sequence. Sequence is a function whose domain is a set of the positive integers. It also means an ordered list of numbers. Each number in a sequence is called a term. In Tagalog, 7, 14, 29, 46, and 67 is called a sequence. Ito yung mga halo-halong mga numbers na magkakasunod. Siya yung tinatawag na sequence. At sa bawat sequence, ay hindi kailangan palagi na positive ito. Pwede rin siyang negative. Mag-start sa negative and positive, ganun. Like negative 1, positive 2, positive 3, negative 4, or negative 10, and so on and so forth.
And now we will going to proceed in n-term formula for a sequence. Find the first 5 terms of the sequence given the nth term an equals 3n squared plus n. So if we will dealing with n-term formula and we will find the first 5 terms, all we need to do is to substitute and then perform the operation after the substitution. So if we will going to find the first term, all we need to do is to substitute the n to 1. So let's try it out. And 3, 1 squared plus 1, and we will first solve the parentheses. So 1 times 1 is equals 1, and times 3 is 3, and plus 1 equals 4. So our first term is correct, and we will proceed to the second term, and
We will repeat what we do in first term. First we will substitute and then perform the operation. So 3 2 squared plus 2, and 2 times 2 is equals 4, and times 3 is equals 12 plus 2 equals 14. So it's right. Then third term, 3 times 3 is equals to 9, times 3 is equals to 27, plus 3 is equals to 30. And then in the fourth term, 4 times 4 is equals to 16, times 3 equals 48, plus 4 is equals to 52. And the last term, fifth term, 3, 5 squared plus 5, we will multiply the 5 itself because it is a squared. So 5 times 5 equals 25, and plus times 3, it will be 75 plus 5, so it will equals to 80. So our answers here in the examples are all correct. We will try it out, and that will be discussed with my partner, Bacurnay. So
As we continue in our discussion, let's try it out the next example to find the first 5 terms of the sequence. And this is the another example to find the first 5 terms of the sequence given the n term. An equals 5n squared minus 3n. So let's back in our topic to determine the first n term of the sequence. Just substitute the n to the given term, like a1 minus 5 times 1 squared minus 3 times 1 equals 5 times 1 minus 3 is equals to 2. As you can see, I already substitute the n to the given n term, like 5 times 1 squared, 1 times 1 is equals to 1. Then minus 3 times 1 is equals to 3 times 1 is equal to 3. The answer is 5 times 1 minus 3 is equal to 2. Then the second term is equal to 5 times 2 squared minus 3 times 2 is equal to 5. It's like 2 times 2 is equals to 4 minus 6. Like 3 times 2 is equal to 6 is equals to 14.
I already times the 5 times 4 minus 6. So the 5 times 4 is equal to 20 and minus to 6 is equal to 14.
And then the third n term is 5 times 3 squared minus 3 times 3 is equal to 5 times 9. Because I already 3 times 3 because of the squared, 3 times 3 is equal to 9. Then minus 9, I already times this 3 times 3, so equal to 9. Then 9 times 5 is equal to 45. Then minus 9 is equal to 36. So that's the third n term of the sequence. And the fourth is 5 times 4. 4 times 4 is equal to 16. Minus 3 times 4 is equal to 5 times 16. Times ko po muna siya sa 4 times 4. That's naging 16. Then sa minus 3 times 4 is equal to 12. Then bago ko makuha yung 60 is tinimes ko po muna yung 16 times 5. So it equal to 5 times 16 is equal to 80 minus 12. Mali yung naging sagot ko dyan, pero ang tama is 68. That's the fourth n term of the sequence. And the last term is 5n term is equal to 5 times 5 then squared minus 3 times 5 is equal to 5 times 25. Nagkataka siguro kayo kung bakit 25 is 5 times 5 is equal to 25. Then minus 15 because tinimes ko yung 3 sa 5, so naging equal na is 15. To determine the 110, 25 times 5 is equal to 125 minus 15 is equal to 110. And this is the pattern that I used to solve that term because I already substitute the n to the given term, like an is equal to 5n squared minus 3n.
That's all. Thank you.